We are here to let the Attorney General know that we demand that our constitutional rights be instituted throughout the state and for all citizens. Our lawmakers are the very people we put in their positions to institute laws that are founded on our state's constitution. They are failing. They are failing in their duty to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the state of Pennsylvania. The people have a right to clean air, pure water. Before the rearing of ugly head of agribusiness, we had family farmers throughout this Commonwealth. The air was fresh, the streams ran clean, and neighbors were free to enjoy their property throughout the year. Soon, neighboring families will be held up indoors with windows shut to keep the putrid smells of corporations brought to rural America from embedding in their clothes, sheets, and permeating throughout their homes. All have the right to protect their property and to preserve their habitats. In the enactment of Act 38 of 2005, the General Assembly recognized local government units are empowered to protect the health, safety, and welfare of its citizens, and to ensure that normal agricultural operations do not negatively impact upon the health, safety, and welfare of its citizens. The Office of the Attorney General has abused its authority under Act 38 in its communications with the township and its officials. It is highly inappropriate that Susan Bucknam would call to threaten elected officials with litigation if they do not amend their zoning ordinance, as she has done repeatedly and most recently January 10th of this year. It is also offensive and arguably an attempt to interfere with the adjudicatory process to call the solicitor of the zoning hearing board in the midst of special exception hearing, as she did in January 2008, asking what's taking so long. Act 38 must be reviewed to change it so it is in keeping with the guarantees of our Constitution. The way it is written, the only people who are guaranteed anything are those who are unlawfully taking our right to air, pure water, health, safety, welfare, acquiring, possessing, and protecting property, and pursuing happiness. These takings are unconstitutional and must stop.
Township, PA, owning and operating a 45-acre horse farm. Our community has been assaulted by sewage sludge since 2006. Many of our residents have lived here for 20 to 70 years. We are a farming community surrounded by livestock and crop farms, and many residents work on them. May I say first and foremost that we are a pro-farming, anti-sludge group. We believe no farm equals no food. The stench from sewage sludge is so intense that many of our residents became ill with migraine headaches, respiratory illnesses, rashes, sore throats, etc. Too numerous to mention, and all about the same time. Is that a coincidence? We don't think so. It made the whole entire southwestern corridor of Shrewsbury uninhabitable. Our entire lifestyle was ruined. Sewage sludge is everything and anything that goes down the drains of our cities and towns. Hospital, industrial, mortuary, and household waste laced with pathogens, superbugs, worms, and protozoas, not to mention the chemicals. Federal Law 503 that governs sludge says that it is local government's determination concerning the sludge issue. We have the right to protect ourselves and our community from harmful situations. It is time that our laws be changed to protect our air, water, and soil, because without them, we do not need anything else. Our local governments have their finger on the pulse of their community and know what is best for their constituents. The time has come for us to stop land application of sewage sludge and begin to build the new treatment systems that turn sludge into much-needed renewable energy and protect what's left of our environment and its people. The science is out there. Let's begin before it's too late.
The duties of supervisors. The Board of Supervisors shall be charged with the general governance of the township and the execution of legislative, executive, and administrative powers in order to ensure sound fiscal management and to secure the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the township. Section 1506, General Powers. The Board of Supervisors may make and adopt any ordinance, bylaws, rules, and regulations not inconsistent or without restraint by the Constitution and laws of this Commonwealth, necessary for the proper management, care and control of the township and its finances, maintenance of peace, good government, and again, the health and welfare of the township and its citizens. Health, safety, and welfare of the residents of the township. There's a common theme: health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the township. Violation of this act. Any township supervisor, elected or appointed, township official or employee, roadmaster or contractor, or any other person, including any corporation officer or employee, who violates any of the provisions of this act, other than those for which specific penalties are provided, or who fails to carry out the provision of this act, commits a summary offense.
The right to farm laws are flagrantly and unrepentantly discriminatory. The almighty Farm Bureau is nothing more than a lobbyist lair and a two-bit insurance company that does its bidding and business on the backs of the little man who wishes to run a farm rather than a monocropping automat. We need to tell our legislators and our elected officials our laws are not for sale. I am sad to say that our supervisors, neither Dave Stewart, Joe Ailes, or John Johnson, came here to speak for their community. We stand alone. They are not here to protect us, so we are here to protect ourselves. The fact is that our constitutional rights have been sold to the highest bidder. Our supervisors last year voted to push zoning fees of a factory farm applicant, Mr. Eric Gemmel, onto the backsides of the already overtaxed residents. So as we fight for liberty and justice for all of our residents, our elected officials, at the behest of Attorney General Tom Corbett and Assistant Deputy Attorney General Susan Bucknam, are changing ordinances that virtually allow factory farms to set up shop with no challenges. It is time to rise up and defend our homes, rise up and defend our families, rise up and defend our dignity and our health, our sustainable farmlands and our fragile environment and our struggling farmers. But more importantly, I'm asking you to get passionate, to rise up and defend our constitutional rights against the unlawful abuse of power and the discriminatory piece of legislation that should be renamed the Right to Harm Act. Revise Act 38 and reflect liberty and justice for all. That is what we are asking of our legislators, our senators, our representatives. Revise Act 38 and give us the protection that our Constitution guarantees us. Thank you.